Hello. I like to take this time to value those wonderfully intelligent and Nobel Prize winners such as the amazing Alakazam,
who dies at an early age due to an overabundance of brain cells,
Metagross due to his quad-core supercomputer abilities, and Reuniclus. Wait, what's that noise?
Oh no, not you. What kind of weed did I smoke?
Alright, so certain Pokemon had lobotomy operations which replaced their brains with melting ice cream to show their faces being traumatized, idiotic, and tainted, making them somewhat stupid from the eyes of those who hold that Nintendo DS and still find them enjoyable to use. I will be ranking my outlook on how interestingly derpy I find these Pokemon to be, whether it's due to their vain looks and their behavior. Due to the bizarre cuteness factors that some people see these Pokemon have, I may get some comments telling me to piss off because I'm judging these Pokemon by their intelligence, and that Hypno should be on this list.
But I will say now, just like my disturbing Pokemon list, just because I find these Pokemon derpy does not mean that I actually hate them. So I'll put a signal like that in case I hate them.
And this list isn't even serious, so don't get argumentative about it, okay? Spotlight, please. Since both of these Pokemon have somewhat the same evolution concept when it comes to evolving into long-bodied monsters of both atrocities and beauty, I thought it would be only fair to combine Magikarp and Feebas. It's pretty obvious why they are here. Their trainers are idiots. They may as well just run from a battle. They provide hardly any XP points when beating them, and splash? Really? And also no TMs for them to learn? Wait, I've just received word that Feebas can learn some interesting moves. I guess you win this round.
Oh no, not the flail! Anything but a brainless fish bitch slapping me! Ah, that hurt, Feebas!
Con artists and Pokemon piss me off. So I guess your concern is, why? Only Magikarp at number 10? Well, that's because he or she may appear brainless, stupid, idiotic, derpy, idiotic, and then... Surprise, bitch!
That's the reason why! Ah!
Come back to bed, baby! Alright, sugar tits. That guy just pisses me off, though.
But I didn't do anything! Okay, I'll go.
No.
Okay, a little bit of too much information. Metapods, don't make me harden. What? I can only learn String Shot. What?
How does that even work?
Oh, Iron Defense.
Okay, at least Kakuna looks like it gives a shit. Metapod is just like, soon I'll be a beautiful butterfly, even though I should be a moth. You can tell Metapods aren't built for fighting, but idiotic trainers won't take no for an answer.
Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest!
I know, you've told me 1,000 times on the Versus Seeker! Using Tackle from its early Caterpie stages is like a leap of faith for it, and letting Metapod keep String Shot seems like a bit of an innuendo. What? In a nutshell, Metapod isn't fully developed, but it will shortly evolve. But why, Bugsy? You've gone way past the level for evolution of both Metapod and Kakuna. Stop spamming me with Fury Cutter and think for a second! I hate you!
I got some Tramadol. It'll cure your bitching.
But how do you know people will rage at you?
Zatu foretold it. Wahey!
Okay, Scraggy can look somewhat mean, but Scrafty looks like it just lost all its lottery money. Cheer up and pull your pants up. Trousers, I mean. Apparently, it beats up everyone it sees with its brainless and rock-hard head who, quote-unquote, intrudes in their territory. With that, you could argue that it's very protective, but it's called the Hoodlum Pokemon, so that makes it attack recklessly without any thought, giving it the mind of a chav. Do something productive instead of making people cry with your derp face and your Burberry. What are you fucking looking at?
You cunt. Sorry.
You can't fly, Dunsparce! You're worse than Bagon! Yep, he's dead. Even though the wings help Dunsparce dig, just look at him. Or her. Second sign of derp? Being a normal type when it's supposed to be a ground type. This Pokemon is not normal! It's inhuman! With the drill on his tail, it looks like Excadrill's bitch, as it can be swung around by the tail, and you could probably use it to play pin the tail on the donkey. They're also very shy, meaning they're probably too ashamed of what they are and what they lack.
Best of luck in your future endeavors, Dunsparce. We shall not mention the fact that you're
Useless!
Quit.
I'm surprised you forgot about this one. This Pokemon's only reason for living is to act as a bouncy ball by filling up with water. You think it swims in the ocean? No, it just bounces its way on shore for absolutely no bloody reason. Which is bad because it can become lethargic if it becomes dry. Good backup plan, you derp. As much as it's derpy, it's just childish. Whale armor should be more mature and defiant like me. To be perfectly honest. Stop startling people with your stupid snorting seawater, you sphere wannabe. Okay, I take it back.
Oh, hi, Derp. What? I don't understand. Shut up! What the fuck are you all saying?
What is this contraption? Stunfisk is apparently hard enough to withstand sumo wrestlers that step on it. And we all know that anything that's hard is used for other things besides logic. I covered Stunfisk in my disturbing list, and never before did I know people like Stunfisk.
Really? Not that it's okay, I just don't get why people like this little brown thing and what the heck doing it smiles when shot people. I don't get what's so funny.
I killed on the fish. Well, congratulations. Psyduck at a glance looks like a defenseless little thing, doesn't it? Then you look at his brain and LGM is compressing his brain, giving him headaches. So this Pokemon cannot afford to think properly due to his constant headaches. But I'm sure you already knew that about Psyduck. But really, the Psyduck that catches my attention is Misty Psyduck, due to the fact that it can't swim and comes out of the Pokeball when he's not supposed to. As much as Psyduck is very entertaining to watch and is one of the very few things which made the show good to me, it just lacks the ability to think properly, which is backed up with the clueless stare on his face.
And finally, it just can't decide on whether it wants to be a duck or a platypus. I mean, what do you think?
Psy.
Well, alrighty then. Tramadol?
Psyduck.
Weed?
Bitchin'.
Does this Pokemon have any concept of what it licks? Only if you put some toxic sour sweets in front of him. Or some paint. Nope. Most Pokemon with the abilities Own Tempo or Oblivious basically have no lives. It's said that they mean no harm when they lick people, but that's not the point. They're not dogs. They're an inbreed menace. Just look at the size of that tongue if it didn't look noticeable enough. Hey, look at me. I can touch my nose with my tongue. That's your ass. Oh, that's bitter. Lickitung also looks like his eyebrows have been shaved off. Tattooed eyebrows would look better on a Pokemon than a person, I guess. But this next Pokemon is what Lickitung is described to be like. Slowpoke. They're just retarded. They take 5 seconds to process pain, and one of their signature moves is amnesia. Doesn't that spell anything out?
That's not what I meant. Wait, you can spell?
What's that mean?
They're very forgetful, and as a result, forget why they went fishing in the first place and why they have a shell on their tail. This is not meant to be toilet humor, but instead trying to be a representation of what these creatures are thinking. If they were thinking anything, that is. It takes more than a day for Slowpoke to realize that it's been bitten on the tail. That's worse than telling George Bush there's a problem. Okay, not really. But you get what I mean. Although, even though they're stupid, they are very gentle and caring, I might add. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because those traits are easier to handle than being pissed off at sheer stupidity. Maybe take a look in the mirror or something.
And as you already guessed, yeah, Slowpoke can evolve into an even derpier Pokemon. Which is weird because people seem to prefer that over Slowking. Why? Slowking needs a new pair of pants! Scrafty!
Peace off, I'll be dench, bruv.
Why do your pants smell of cigarette smoke?
You did some more blood, wanker!
Yeah, I totally understand that.
So do I.
Shut up. This entry is just too questionable to wonder if it actually has a brain or any thinking capabilities whatsoever, with its origin, its facial expression, and having no emotions whatsoever, which is why it's higher than Slowpoke. May I reintroduce Garbodor?
Okay, screw the anime. Garbodor does not get angry. This one shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Grabbing Pokemon and spraying them with its left hand.
Actually, no, that's his right hand.
Okay, sorry for breaking the law, sir. A pile of trash for a Pokemon? What were Gamefreak thinking? Imagine if this thing lived in the world of Wall-E. You get a planet-sized, shitty bacteria, rabbit-eating monster. And judging by its face, it has no clue whatsoever. It's just a dirty porn magazine stuffed a bomb and shut up. Now I know a lot of you are thinking now, where's Muck? Well, to be honest, Muck doesn't exactly look derpy as much as it looks disgusting. Sure, it's a pile of sludge or shit, but apparently it's very protective of its own kind. Garbodor is a result of our own filth, whatever it is. And I know these sort of characteristics are better off on a disturbing list, but I didn't mention them on my disturbing bosses list, so I may as well mention them now. Garbodor can learn Psychic. It'll use that as a hug gesture.
Hug me.
No, 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 no!
As well as learning self-destruct. So basically, your trash comes to life, you chase it because you accidentally put your £1 million or dollar check in the bin, and it blows up.
Ooh, that's my Wiimote! And that's why I think Garbodor is arguably the derpiest Pokemon in existence. And now I need a chemical bath.
Why do I do these lists?
So thanks for all the requests to make this video. Obviously it was between this and cutest Pokemon, but this won all the votes. And this has been pretty eye-opening for me, I gotta be honest. Oh yeah, you wanna borrow that mascara I used for my last video?
That wasn't shit on your face?
Idiot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure there's a lot of Pokemon I missed out on here, so I apologize for that. But I did try to look quite thoroughly at these things, and there were things that triumphed over other things, as you can see in this video. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and other YouTube channels, including this one, and lights out!